What's up, scholars? I want to talk to you today about something that's very near and dear to my heart, Google Calendar. Google Calendar basically runs my life because otherwise things like this would happen. Hi, I'd like to make an appointment for Monday, January 11th at 4 p.m. Yeah, I can meet on Monday. After school, 4 o'clock, sounds good. Oh, you need a ride after school on Monday? Sure, I gotcha, 4 p.m., I'll be there. Now, if I had put those events in my Google Calendar, I would have seen they were all stacked up on top of each other and I would have made different plans. So I'm gonna briefly show you how to use the best organization tool ever, Google Calendar. To get to Google Calendar, go up in the corner of your email to those extra dots, the Google Apps, and voila, there it is, Calendar. Now, when you open your calendar, you probably see a lot of your assignments for your classes. Like my A3 class, y'all better do your Pythagorean theorem notes before 1:15. But let's say you wanted to add a new event. So we're gonna go over to the left side where it says create. We're gonna add a new event and we'll get lots of options here. Let's actually click on more options to see all the things we can plug in. Let's say I want to add a planning meeting for geometry with Mr. Norton. So I would call this planning for geometry. And I want it to be with Mr. Norton. So I can add a guest to this meeting, Jay Norton, and it will send him an email with this request. What time do we want to meet? Well, let's meet today after school at 4:15 and let's meet for an hour. That sounds pretty good. We could add a Google Meet if we wanted to, but we're in the same building, so we might as well just meet together. In that which case, I don't need to add a location, but you can add an address for various other places you might be meeting. And let's say I want a notification to show up 10 minutes before, and maybe I want one more notification just to remind me this is happening. Let's say 1 hour before. And this is a planning meeting for geometry. So I'm gonna put this in my Indianapolis Classical Schools geometry calendar. Et voila. I'm gonna save this event. It says, would you like to send invitation emails to the Google Calendar? Yes. Well, yes, I would like Mr. Norton to know that we're going to meet today after school. Send. And now that meeting shows up on my Google Calendar right here. One last thing I want to show you is how you can add calendars for different topics. So scroll down here to where it says other calendars. Add, you can create a new calendar. Let's say I want this to be my social calendar and create. It has been successfully created. Let's go configure it. It looks like the only setting that I want to change is I don't want to make this public. It's my social calendar, should just be for me. I could share this calendar with people if I wanted to. And you could fiddle around with these things as you so choose. So now if I wanted to create an event in my social calendar, that will show up in my list of calendars. Ta-da! And that's Google Calendar. No longer do you need to remember your plans. You can outsource that part of your brain to the internet, leaving you to do all the fun things. That's it, scholars. Love you so much. Get yourself organized and keep on that hustle. Peace.